What's up guys, and welcome to the Blackout Motorsports channel. My name is Chris, and in this video we're going to be walking through the June 14th weekly challenges for Gran Turismo 7. First up is the European Sunday Cup 500 at Deep Forest Raceway. For this race I used the Mercedes 190E tuned like this. You're welcome to pause here and capture my tune. You'll notice that I have this car tuned to just under 500 points as I wanted a challenge, but since there isn't a limit, you can use anything up to the Aston Martin Valkyrie and dominate the AI for this race. This actually took me quite a few tries to do with this low a performance points value, but I stuck with it until I got it. The biggest thing was for this particular tune was to keep as much speed as you can in the corners, and you kind of had to take some risks to get around some of these cars. Overall, it was fun. It was also a challenge, just like I wanted it. I actually barely won this race when all was said and done, because I am just an average driver, and I really don't tune cars for maximum performance necessarily. I tune them for my driving style. I actually really like the inclusion of these weekly challenges, as provides something new and fun to do every week. One of the better things to be added. Please, no more Vision Gran Turismo cars. Thank you. Next up is the one-make race for the Alpine A110. This car is actually a very underrated car, and it's very fun to drive. As you can see here, I had two of them. One is swapped and one is not. I opted for the not swapped one because I was pretty sure that this race was going to be easy, and it was. Again, here's my tune if you wanted to copy my setup and try it out. Overall, a very easy race to complete. Only took me a few tries to get it done. Get it done the way I wanted to anyway. I like trying for the clean race bonus whenever I can, just to improve my driving skill. Because again, I'm just your average driver. I usually play with a controller with motion control, so there's that. But yeah. Overall fun and done in like I think 3 tries. One thing about this car is it turns very well despite its low top speed. You can actually get pretty good lap times, even with a setup like mine. As an example, this last turn here you can just take flat out. But yeah, fun race, got it done. Clean race bonus. You'll see I was about 12 seconds ahead of everyone else, so that's all she wrote. Next up is the American FR Challenge 550 at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. I used a 69 Camaro because it's just one of my favorite cars of all time, so I use it a lot. Again, you can see my tune here. This one was a little more difficult as I'm partial to higher grip cars, but I made it work after a few retunes and a few tries. Being careful around some of these cars is difficult. Like you'll see, I braked a lot just to make sure I didn't run this guy off the road. And again, I still wanted my clean race bonus, but I actually don't think I got it in the end. But yeah, I love this car. I like the way it sounds, I like the way it looks. I don't care if it's the fastest or the slowest car out there. It's just one of my favorites of all time. And I left this pass in here because I felt really good about it. So yeah, I really won that one too, only by a couple of seconds. The second place guy was right on me. But yeah, overall, another fun one. I kind of like this track since it's been added to Gran Turismo. But yeah, and there we go. Well, again, relatively easy event. Only took a few tries to get it done. 4th and 1 to go is the Ferrari Challenge. Again, another car I use all the time, 288 GTO. Here is the tune if you want to copy me. I really love this car. I love this car most because of the way, well actually second most because of the way it looks. This just got a classic design, and I love the way it sounds. In fact, it's probably one of the better sounding cars in the entire game. That's one of the reasons actually I do all the... Actually, let's just hear it for a moment. Sound is hard to beat. Can't complain at all. Don't think I got the clean race bonus on this one, but that's okay. I like looking at the car, so. Oh, I did get it. And last but not least is the World Touring Car 800. This one is at Circuit de la Sarthe, and again, another car I use all the time. My favorite car of all time, the R34 GTR. This one is swapped and set to compete at the 800 level. You can do this entire race without pitting. Something about installing a Group 2 engine even in a street car, it will go forever. I'm the fastest car on the grid by a long shot. You do have to take the turns carefully though. The one thing about having a street car is that the downforce is nowhere near what the race cars are. Even if the weight's similar, so there's that. But racing softs, and you know, I probably have 200 horsepower on most of the cars here. I was going on the straights, which this track is all straights. My tires were done by the end of this race, as you'll see in the next clip. But you're 2 minutes ahead. It doesn't really matter. Anyhow, that's how I conquered the challenges for this week. I'm going to try to use different cars every time just to kind of keep it fresh, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And we'll check out the 6-star reward that I got, which was actually a pretty decent award. I really thought I was going to get that 10 grand. But I ended up getting a Ferrari VGT for me to immediately sell because I've already got one. And I don't really use the VGT cars like that. So, hope you learned something from this or got some useful information out of it. Again, comment below kind of the things you want to see and if what you liked about the video. Like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Happy racing.